Sponsored language, or what I learned from Don Imus. I was going to do a whole rant about that Don Imus guy and the whole oversensitive bullshit going on with certain phrases in society and the hypocrisy of who can use certain terms and who can't. But I'll skip that for something a bit more important. Sponsored language. What irks me about the whole Imus comment, and keep in mind I'm not defending him, what bugs me is the idea that if you say something someone doesn't like, your life is over. Done. What happened to freedom of speech? Huh? So this dumbass said something stupid that a certain group didn't like. He apologized. Move on.
Nope. An apology isn't good enough. We're gonna take away his livelihood by boycotting his sponsors and making sure he loses his job.
Nice. So what's happened here is a group of people have taken away someone's free speech by bullying his sponsors into dropping their support. Lovely. Now, there's a lesson to be learned here, folks. Fuck sponsors. Seriously, you creative people out there who have really big mouths and like to stir shit up, make damn sure your livelihood does not rely on sponsors. Keep away from sponsors. They will only allow you to speak your mind as long as it grabs ratings, but doesn't offend anyone. Once you say something that offends a particular group, that's it. Your sponsors drop you, and you have nothing. You're done. It's over. And forget company loyalty. Imus worked 30 years for the same company, and they dropped his ass like a rock. These hypocritical race-based groups use political power to control speech by manipulating the businesses who back certain individuals they find offensive.
Well, black folks are not gonna shop at Staples anymore if they continue to support Don Imus.
Folks, where the fuck else are you getting your office supplies? Grow up! And Al Sharpton, can't a black man take a shit without this guy calling a press conference about it? Huh? In my opinion, he's just a camera-hungry clown who likes to use his power over the black community to get his big old head on TV. That's it. Anything to stir controversy, anything to get on TV. There should be no discrimination in who gets to use what phrases in the English language. Period. Free speech is free speech. No exceptions. Words can and should be used by anybody, regardless of context. Everyone has the right to use them without fear of being persecuted. They are just words.
But words can hurt.
Only if you're an oversensitive, hypocritical pussy. Go fuck yourself with a tire iron, shut the fuck up, stop controlling language, and stop creating verbal witch hunts. And I love how they say,
an apology isn't enough.
You believe this shit?
An apology isn't enough.
Well, what else is there? I mean, what, you want some money? Is that it? Every time a white guy says something stupid, they have to pay the black community $5? Is this what you're shooting for? Hey, Reverend, I thought the whole God thing was about forgiveness, huh? Or is there some kind of clause that says you don't have to forgive white people? Little hypocritical. Folks, if you want freedom of speech, make sure you don't have anyone controlling you, either by contract, by sponsorship, or whatever. The only true form of free speech comes from those free of the restraints of society. Period. Look, my personal opinion is that folks like this Imus guy and Al Sharpton are the two extremes of the idiotic spectrum of humanity and don't reflect people as a whole. White folks aren't all racists, and black folks for the most part aren't hypocritical speech censors. There are a few, but seriously, it's an unrealistic and outdated mode of thinking. We should be past this, folks. Don't let the hatred of past generations spoil future ones. I think, at this stage of evolution, we should be well beyond this backwards thinking. Thank you. This rant has been sponsored by no one, so go fuck yourself if you don't like it. Bastards.